What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the bottom left-hand corner of 16-bit LE, playing with the blue Zerg pieces, we have a player who goes by the name of Nerchio. In his opponent, spawning on the opposite side, playing with the red Protoss pieces, his name is Haas. So guys, this is going to be a best of 7 series between two players, guys, who are absolutely incredible in their respective races. Nerchio, the Zerg player here, is actually my very favorite Zerg player and my current favorite StarCraft 2 player in the world. Guys, I'd have to say I love Cyril as well. I think I'm a little bit biased because I am a Zerg player, but Nerchio is an absolute beast. I absolutely love watching this guy play. But his opponent, guys, Haas, is an absolute monster with the Protoss pieces. He is a killer of dreams. Let's put it that way, guys. He absolutely decimates opponents and has really proven himself to be one of the best Protoss players, but actually really one of the best StarCraft 2 players in the world currently. So I'm really excited to see how this game kind of plays out for us here today, because this game was the quarterfinals, of course, at the WCS in Valencia. And so really excited to see how these two players really fare against one another. Both of them obviously have experience playing each other, but I'm interested to see how they do here in this big series between these two players, and see kind of what ends up happening in a series of this magnitude between these two players. So let's go ahead and let's start talking about what our players are doing here. Looks like we got a hatch gas pool that came out of Nerchio here, and looks like he pulled 2 of the drones out of the gas geyser, so he wanted to probably get Zergling speed upgrade going, which is definitely what he did right at this moment in the game. Gets a couple of queens going here. We also have the warp gate research coming up here for Haas on the opposite side, as well as the Twilight Council is going to be started. He opened up with 2 assimilators, so went ahead, got the gateway into the assimilator, and now into a cybernetics core, and then into a natural expansion here. So really interested to see kind of how this game kind of plays out between these two players. Like I said, the style of Nerchio is absolutely great. I love his style. He can kind of play any type of style, to say the least, guys. He, anywhere's between, playing a macro focus game or even kind of cheesing his opponent. He's very good at doing either or. So I'm really excited to see what he ends up doing in this series. And Haas, though, I'm really excited to see what this guy has got for us here today as well. He's opening up with a robotics facility as well here, so should be really interested to see kind of what happens here. Looks like the Overlord is going to get some very crucial scouting information here for Nerchio, which I love flying your Overlord into the base. Even though it means sacrificing your Overlord, you're getting some very much needed information. It looks like 2 gateways. Make that 3 gateways are going to be coming out of Haas here in his neck of the woods here. Observer's going to be coming out here of the robotics facility, and it looks like now the switch has came up with the Roach Warren, so I wonder if Nerchio is going to get a little bit aggressive here on 2 bases. The lair is going to be coming up here shortly, but I'm wondering if he noticed and saw that the robotics facility was up, as well as the Twilight Council charge is being researched right now. Lots of gateways, though, and I wonder if Nerchio caught on to something here or another that maybe was a little bit fishy to him. So Observer's going to be coming, is going to be able to see exactly what is going on Nerchio's side of the map. The Roach Warren's up, and it looks like a Spore Crawler's coming down at the perfect moment here, and the natural base expansion, and then, of course, natural base, and then you got, of course, the in-base expansion. Nerchio is now taking that as well. So he's going to be on 3 bases here. Roaches are going to start coming out here, and more the forge has gone up for Haas, and more of these upgrades are going to be coming up here for Haas, so I love that decision making, and I love the decision making to start getting Immortals out. This is a very good move on his part, and it looks like there are some units here in the War Prism across the opposite side of the map over in Nerchio side. Doesn't look like any damage was done. The Zergling is trying to scout out to see when this third base may go down, and the third base is actually going down over in this location for Haas. So the third base is going to be going up here very, very shortly, and it looks like that the Observer does go down a little bit sloppy there by Haas, but Haas looks like he is going to try to do what he can to maybe get a little bit of some harassment out of these units, and it looks like that might be just the case here, because there is not much down here at the third base location here. It looks like these Zealots are going to try to get a couple of kills at least on some of these drones, but there's now Queens there that are going to go ahead and shoo away at of course at the War Prism. So we got some Roaches now, guys, that are moving across the map here, and I like the decision-making by Nerchio here. He's not afraid to start moving across the map with these Roaches, and at this point it has not been scouted. Now I think that this is probably going to be easily stopped. Got a couple of Mortals out as well as some Sentries. This army is starting to get kind of scary by Haas. I'm wondering if he's going to go for a pretty big push here pretty soon. Zergling gets to scout exactly what's going on here, and I'm wondering if these Roaches, they are going to have to come home here. There's a big warp in down here in the middle of the map. More and more Zealots are going to be joining this fight, and this looks like this is going to be a scary army here, guys. It's all going to come down to the engagement. There are some Roaches that are coming now over to the third base location. It looks like Nerchio is going to know exactly what's going on, but it looks like these Roaches are going up into the main base location, and at the same time, the massive army of the Protoss is on the opposite side of the map, and it looks like he's trying to get those biles down on the army. But beautiful force fields by our Protoss player Haas here, and I wonder if there's going to be enough here for Nerchio. Looks like he has held off really well, at least at this point. And with that being said, there is still the army of Nerchio, of a bunch of units here at the opposite side that are doing significant amounts of damage here, but the rest of the army is here. The mass recall was forced, and these Roaches are just going to try to get as many kills on these probes as possible. They do burrow here, and there's no detection, at least at this point. Very well done by Nerchio. Absolutely critical amounts of damage that they were able to do, and they're going to still try to get more and more kills on all of these probes, splitting the army up. More and more Zerg units are now on the opposite side of the map. They are at the natural base location, and I wonder if Haas here just overextended just a little bit too much, and Nerchio has such a massive army here that is doing absolute huge amounts of damage to Haas. Luckily for Haas, it's not game over just yet, and smartly enough, Nerchio has decided to back off. So, I think that was a really good move by Nerchio to back off. He knew he was ahead by a little bit. He was able to get some kills on these probes, and they're still getting kill after kill. Absolutely crucial amounts of damage that Nerchio is doing with just a small amounts of unit composition. So, wow, guys. More and more upgrades are going to be coming up, and while this has all been going on, Nerchio is happily mining on a few bases, and also now going ahead, getting his +1/+1 upgrades, and moving into the Hydralisk push. Very exciting. Now, while this has all been going on, I mean, Haas is not out of this game just yet, guys. He's got a big army, and it looks like he may very well be going for a push here to try to end this game right here and right now. There's just a lot of units, guys. Lots of units. I like the position that Nerchio is in, though. Currently, he's on 3 bases, and he's really, I mean, using up all the resources that he can here to try to really stack up a nice-sized army to really take on this force, this menacing force that is coming here and is at the front door of the Zerg player here. Immortals, as well as Zealots and some Sentries, along with one Stalker, are here at the front door of our Zerg player. And a massive Warpin is coming, guys. And right here, it looks like the front doorstep of the Zerg player is where the fight is going to happen. It all comes down to the engagement. Will this be a little bit of another overextension here by our Protoss player? Or will he get the advantage right here and right now? It looks like while this is all happening, we do have the Lurker Den is going to be coming up here very, very soon. But it looks like Haas is trying to end this game right here and right now. He wants to take a 1-0 lead of this in this series. And it looks like Nerchio is trying to hold on for as long as he possibly can. And I don't know if there's quite enough units here for Nerchio. The force fields are absolutely brilliant. Another Warpin is coming. The natural location base is gone down. And just like that, Nerchio, his absolute and utter economy has just decimated. And Haas, playing from behind, is able to take the fight to Nerchio once again and is able to take a 1-0 lead in this best of 7 series. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Nerchio and Haas. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.